Hi, my name is Josie Loftis. I'm from Clarksburg, Maryland, and the first question I'm going to answer is if my personality was a playlist, what kind of playlist it would be. And I feel like everybody has one of those playlists where it's like a bunch of different songs from a bunch of different genres that you put in together in one so that you could play it at any place, anytime. And I feel like my personality really represents one of those because I have so many characteristics about me, and I feel like just one genre of music can't represent who I am as a person. I have so many different friends with so many different personalities, and they're all different, and I feel like all their personalities like shape who I am kind of as a person because they're surrounding me. And I listen to everything. Like I can go from Ty Myers to Little Baby to Sublime to like Van Halen. Like I listen to it all, and I'm a very like big person, big personality, and I feel like just one genre of music can't really describe who I am, or one like playlist that's narrow. I'm a big playlist. So yeah, that kind of describes who I am. And then the second question is someone who's important to me, and my dad is probably the most important person to me in my life. He's the biggest role model growing up I had, and I value him a lot in my life. I always remember when I was little, like he's the most thoughtful person I know. Anytime we're in the grocery store or we're walking out of the grocery store, he makes sure there's no elderly people that need help getting their groceries in the trunk. He always would do that. And I feel like just this time of like year or decade or whatever, people don't do as many like simple nice tasks like that anymore. And just having him around growing up and seeing all the things he'd do for everybody, it just made me want to become like a better person. So I always try to do the most, be the nicest I can, because I like to go out of my way and be nice like that because I grew up having my dad role model that for me. And it's just really important to me because I love having a nice character and nice values, and doing good deeds is just really important to me, and it shaped who I am as a person. So that my dad is the most important person in my life. And the third question is talk about a time you were there for a friend. And a little over a year ago, one of my close friends I grew up with, her dad passed away from a brain aneurysm like randomly one night, and she's one of the kind of people who don't like to talk about their emotions. So I remember the night it happened. I was at her house, and he was in the hospital, but we didn't know he was going to pass away. And he did sadly pass away. And then the next day, she acted like nothing was wrong, which she's only 15. Like, that's such like a hard task to take on, especially as a 15-year-old. And just the way she processed it, it was probably not like a normal person would, because she acted like nothing happened. She held her strength in, and she wouldn't really want to talk about it. So I respected that. And so ever since that happened a year and a half ago, our thing is we like to go on drives together. We'll go on drives and get ice cream. We'll go on drives, listen to music. And sometimes she'll talk about it to me, and just like it's her way of coping, and I have to be there for her. And she doesn't have that many friends, and I could never imagine going through something like that. So I try to put myself in her shoes, and I'm not like pressuring her to talk about it, but I would say I was probably her closest friend during the time that it happened, and I just respect however she chooses to cope, and I think I was there for her in one of the best ways I could be. And because you never really know what somebody's going through. Like if you saw her on the street or you just met her randomly, you would have never guessed that happened to her, and it's such a traumatic event. And so I'm just there for her in any way I could be. She knows I'm there for her, and I love her so much. So I think I was there for her. I know I was there for people, but yeah, that answers that question. And I think that's all for my video. Thank you for listening, and yeah, I'm excited.